in, but I'm live though. So if y'all want to pop on in and get it cracking, but I'll tell y'all this, I smell an anti LGBTQ hate crime bill on the cusp. We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Music TV.
All giggity, and we're back. I've noticed since I do a lot of news stories that there's been an uptick in the reporting on LGBTQ plus crimes. This should be no different. Let me read you what it says. But I want you to notice who's up there. So we got a conundrum here. We got white guy against white guy. Come on, let's keep this 100. We got white supremacy male against white supremacy male. And one of the white supremacy male is also trying to use the minority of LGBT and female at the same time. But one white supremacist male said, F that. I don't care, Mr. White supremacist male. I'm going to murk you. And that's that. So, suspect accused of killing transmission woman Meghan Riley Lewis released with no bail. And guess who mad? Oh, yeah. It says a Maryland man was charged with shooting and killing Meghan Riley Lewis outside her apartment following a brief altercation last month, was released on his own recognizance Friday, angering friends in the community of who have planned for a rally tomorrow. Nah, they ain't out there marching and stomping the yard. Y'all told us that don't work. Go home. That's what you told us. Okay. Says Brian Delen, 47, was arrested and charged with shooting death of Lewis, 57. Uh, Brian looked more like 67. And Lewis looked more like 77. But on the December 27th last year, he was charged with second-degree murder, first-degree assault, and gun-related charges. Dillon was reported delivering food to Lewis, a transgender woman, when the pair got into a dispute over allegedly misgendering her. Uh-oh. So what happened was he probably is how it with y'all. He dropped the food off. He was like, thanks, sir. And she was like, I am not a sir. I am a man. He was like, well, you look like a dude with glasses on and a wig. And she was like, no, I don't. I'm gonna. And she probably, I don't know. Did he smack him like a woman did? Because that probably would have got him murked right there. I mean, this is not funny at all. People should be able to control their emotions enough without snapping off and killing somebody. But I guess you can't tell white people that, and you definitely can't. I mean, you got two of them back to back, so you can't tell the LGBT I want to be a girl, woman, man that she can't do what he wants to do. Oh, however confusing that is. And yeah, so they just as boom, 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 boom. It says, "Are you waiting for a food delivery, sir?" Dylan reportedly asked Lewis, who was angered and staring, yelling. According to the police, said Dylan drove off after the two exchanged heated words, but stopped while still in the apartment complex lot and exited the vehicle to confront Lewis, who had followed him. Damn, the two argued, and then Dylan reportedly shot Lewis in the torso. I, I hold on. That does fear for his life because she like ran on him. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying, like, he left the crib. Y'all got into the words. He drove off, and you thought you was gonna catch up to him and make him pay for his crimes for misgendering me. Dang, it caught the bad one is what you caught. It said police said Delen called 911, administered first aid to Lewis, and surrendered without incident to the authorities on Friday. However, Community District Administrative Judge Susan Haslett released Delen with GPS monitoring pending date and move which angered the local community. Did it anger the LGBT community or did it anger the local community? Or are you trying to say that the whole community is LGBTQ? It goes on to say Baltimore's Safe Haven and LGBTQ plus support group has organized and protests outside the Bel Air courthouse tomorrow morning. Says Lewis's friends remember that he was a very open and loving and sparkling individual. I bet not the one that chased after cuz that had the gun on him that gave him the business. He wasn't open and loving and sparkling then. Looks like he was a ravishing transmission out of control. That's it. Looked like somebody made that transmission slip, so to speak. That clutch went out. I'm sorry. But anyway, it says, and I quote, she opened the doors. Her heart, everything for LGBT individuals, was one of the strongest advocates and supported them. One friend told her, well, it looks like she supported him too. He supported him too much because he went out and died for him. Like, you're gonna get these charges for misgendering me. See, like, y'all better, I don't know, man. Y'all better think about what you're doing out here in these streets, because not everybody is with the shenanigans, is what I'm trying to tell you. That was funny, fam. I'm sorry, man. Looks like that was the most supreme advocate, in my opinion, I guess. Like, cuz was willing to take one. It says little is known about Delen, but his social media page has numerous posts about firearms, including one where he speaks of his Glock as an emotional support mechanism. Ha! And y'all mad about that? Hold on. So you know the hypocrisy of Yahoo is that y'all some gun nuts too. Like, don't try to put your boy out there like y'all don't feel the exact same way. Like, y'all don't revel and marvel at the great equalizer because you're puny. Excuse me. You're puny, scrawny, and weak, and you need that little blam blam to even it out. It says Dylan's next court is scheduled for January 25th. Anyone with information about the case, including video, is encouraged to contact the authorities. They said include that video. They need to look. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. So y'all trying to say that y'all doing whatever you can to fry homeboy for the death, but you just let him out. I don't know nobody in the history of nobody that has ever got released on their own recognizance on a murder. There you go. I mean, what can you do? That's that white on white crime for you. You know what I'm saying? Bussy soldiers. Cuz said they bussy soldiers. Well, cuz I mean, I can see how that happened, man. I don't know if you done seen any of them videos where the people who feel like they get misgendered like snap all off the rails. One particularly where this one dude was outside the club and cuz was talking about calling him. He looked clearly like a man, but he was trying to, you mean me? I'm a female. Boy, he must have, I don't know if he touched the bouncer or got too much in his bubble or his space, because pushed that dude like 20 feet. Yep, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops. And then he was starting to batch up. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. Mm-mm. Nope. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm emoji, Foji, and Scoja about being on code. And I got 4 words for you. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your comment, share. If you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere, please do it on the platforms that you're on, Jones. And just to bring it on home, my guy, I've got the love, peace, blessings, and maloha, because I am out to Doha for sure. I think you already know. Yeah.